I've talked a little bit about pub style tap handles in the past, and I'll do another video where I'm going into those a little bit more in depth. But to give you a little bit of an example, these are all kind of the type of tap that would fall into pub style. I've got this Beamish one as a little bit of comparative example because you'll notice how it kind of curves out like that. And I wanted to show it as a comparison to the Saranac one. So you'll see that the Beamish one is a little bit wider, and this is the more common shape that I'll see for the pub style one. But I'm going to set this one aside, and I'm going to just touch on these two Saranac tap handles. So I've got two different versions here so that you guys can kind of see what these are like. By the way, that's my cat, in case you haven't met her before. And I've got two different ones here. One of them is the black and tan. The other one is the summer brew. And these are tap handles that a lot of times you'll see kind of side by side or around the same time period. They are ones that are still done today, so you'll still see some modern taps that use these styles. However, they're a little bit more common for older tap handles. There's some breweries that have switched over entirely to other styles of modern tap handles, either ceramic ones, figural ones, or things like that. But you do still have some brands that are using these ones consistently. This is one that I just mentioned, a similar type design for the smutty nose tap handle. And with the smutty nose example, this one is a oval one, whereas this one you'll notice that it's a little bit more squared off. So it's a little bit more like a rectangle there, but it's a similar style design. So this is a turned element up here, turned element down here, and then center portion where you've got the label. And that label is on both sides. And you will notice that with these ones, the label doesn't have a gloss coat over it. So that's just how these ones are done. So for example, with this one, with the Saranac black and tan, and that does have the standard ferrule down there on the bottom. And then with the Saranac Summer Brew, this one is a pub style tap handle. This one is a little bit more of a standard one. These ones are a little bit more unusual now. And so you'll see this style a little bit more, although I did mention that this is a slightly skinnier one, so that's a little bit unusual. It does have the phenol up on the top, so you will see that with a number of them. If you ever see it where you've got, let's see if I can kind of remove this here. So this does come unscrewed. So if you ever see a tap handle that looks just like this, either with this protruding up or just with this wooden portion up top, then that means that it's missing the phenol portion here. You can get replacements for these. If you're having trouble getting a replacement phenol, let me know and I can try and source one for you. And mind you that this is a standard one, so these ones I can get. There are some ones that are specific to tap handles, and those ones can be super hard to find. One of the other things I did want to call out about the summer one is that you'll notice that the shield is actually on sideways. So that's just how they did it. You'll notice that the sticker is going that way. It is going horizontally, so that is expected. And these are designed so that they can be put on either way. So it's more common to see the shield going vertically, so up and down along with the tap handle. But you will see some of the breweries that will do it sideways like that will do it horizontally, so wider across like that. And another thing too is you can notice the little screw marks. I've kind of mentioned that before in videos, that it's a little bit subtle, but you can still see them there.